Hi, I'm Sheriff Gary Hoffman. I want to welcome you to this week's Queen Anne's County's Most Wanted. As many of you know, Queen Anne's County was very lucky to brave the storm, and Hurricane Sandy went further north. Our thoughts and prayers are with those who have families north of Queen Anne's County and those areas affected by this devastating storm.
Your police department serves you every day in a different way. The police are mighty handy in these circumstances. The life savings of many persons are still intact because of expert protection by their police.
Sergeant Meal, I want to congratulate you on attending the FBI National Academy. You're the second person here within our agency in the history of the Office of the Sheriff to ever go through this intensive process. Can you tell us a little bit about the National Academy and what you went through when you were there?
Sure. It's a very intense program academically and physically. Me being a former Marine, it was a challenge to be there and an honor to be there. It's a 10-week program with law enforcement officers from around the world. It's a very sought-after program. Less than 1% of police officers, on average, are able to attend. Again, it was just an honor and a privilege to be in association with that great group of officers.
Well, tell us, you had a lot of academic stuff. You had 10 weeks of academics while you were there. And tell us a little bit about some of the fun physical training that you went through and the high demands that were there, some of the things that you did.
A lot of great things. Their physical instructors there are outstanding. It reminds me of the Marine Corps. A lot of the physical exercises that you do on a daily basis there. You PT individually as a section and also as an entire class multiple times throughout the week. And every Wednesday you have the entire class PT, and they have challenges set aside for that Wednesday, which are very challenging to say the least.
And then at the end of this, after 10 weeks of high intense physical training, as well as your academics that you went through, you get to take that journey down the Yellow Brick Road. And that was similar to what you probably did in the Marine Corps as well. That
is correct. It's an obstacle course that's about 6.5 miles, I believe, give or take. It goes through the mountains of Virginia. There's rock climbing up ropes. There's rock climbing down the ropes. There's going through obstacles, running through streams, crawling through mud. You name it, they have you do it on the course.
Now I have a question for you. When I was down there, they had a priest at the beginning and the ambulance at the end. Did they have that down there for you?
They did. They did. All the way.
Well, that's a good thing. Well, congratulations. I'm very honored that you made it through the National Academy. I had no doubt that you wouldn't. And welcome to our staff also as a new first sergeant for the office.
Thank you, Sheriff. It's a privilege and honor. Thank you.
In this week's Queen Anne's County's Most Wanted, William Arthur Sargent IV. He's a white male. He's 31 years old. He's 5 foot 7 inches tall and weighs about 175 pounds. He has black hair and brown eyes. This guy's wanted on a violation of probation for a telephone misuse conviction. This guy you may have seen. He was recently employed as a dishwasher at a hotel in Ocean City, Maryland. We know his last known address was 12936 Swordfish Drive in Ocean City, Maryland. If you've seen this guy in Ocean City or you know of his whereabouts, please contact local authorities as soon as possible. Lavelle Extra Mills. Mr. Mills is a 32-year-old male. He's 5 foot 6 inches tall and weighs about 210 pounds. He's wanted on a circuit court warrant that was issued after he failed to appear in October on the 23rd. Charges include robbery, assault, and theft. We have two possible addresses for Mr. Mills. 1217 Linkside Drive in Parkville. The other might be 730 Leonard Street in Baltimore City. Possibility that he's working as a barber. If you know his whereabouts, contact local authorities. Stephen Newman. Mr. Newman is a 55-year-old male. He's approximately 6 foot 5 inches tall and weighs 230 pounds. He's wanted for failing to appear on a second-degree assault charge and a disorderly conduct charge. He has a tattoo of a baseball with the letters Z and the number 8 on his right shoulder. His occupation lists him as a teacher. His last known address that we have is 701 Meadow Branch Road in Westminster, Maryland. With this guy here, we do need your help. We have very little information on this next person we're about to profile. If you have any tips, pictures, or any information, it would be very helpful in locating this warrant suspect. John Michael Dean Jr. This guy's wanted on a violation of probation charge for a DWI conviction. He's 49 years old. He's a white male. He's 6 foot and weighs about 200 pounds. His last known address that we know is Green Winged Trail in Camden, Wyoming, Delaware. If you have any information on this guy, you're urged to contact local authorities. And remember, you can send us an anonymous tip. Stephen Lamont Harrington. He's an African-American male. He's 35 years old. He's approximately 6 foot 1 inches and weighs about 181 pounds. Harrington failed to appear in circuit court on October 12th on numerous serious traffic charges. With this guy, the last known address that we know of is Ridgecrest Court Southeast in Washington, D.C. This warrant that I have was recently issued, and we need your help locating this guy. Isaac O'Neill Pierce. He's wanted on a violation of probation for a burglary charge. He's an African-American male. He's 28 years old. He's 5 foot 9 inches tall and weighs about 169 pounds. He has black hair and brown eyes. This guy may be working in the area as a landscaper. The old address that we have is here in Graysonville, Maryland, in Fisher Manor. He sometimes goes by Nazir Pierce. He's believed to be now in the Dover, Delaware area. If you have any information on Isaac O'Neill Pierce, please contact our office as soon as possible. I wanted to take this time to thank all the viewers of QAC TV, all of our viewers on YouTube, and especially you, the community member, who takes this information and passes it along to keep our streets here in Queen Anne's County and surrounding jurisdictions a much safer place by removing Queen Anne's County's Most Wanted. Special thanks to the Queen Anne's County Commissioners, QAC TV, and everyone who has given us anonymous tips. Thank you.
If you have any information about these wanted people or unsolved cases, please contact the Queen Anne's County Sheriff's Office at 410-758-0770 or email us at sheriffinfo@qac.org. We also recommend you follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter.
With the tips we get from the viewers, we're hoping that some of the Queen Anne's County's Most Wanted get to experience this.